Everyone's ready to go. So here we go. Countdown has started. Game number 1 here. Sleep versus Polt is underway, and we are starting on Blitzkrieg as our first map.
Mm-hmm.
We just saw
the same map we just watched.
Yeah.
This however is Terran versus Zerg, so I think there's probably a little bit more of a chance of a rush in this map, just because a lot of Terrans do like to proxy on new maps, and this is a 2-spawn map, so I would not be surprised if Polt just proxy 2 racks.
And with that little gap there, how effective are those Zerglings and stuff going to be?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he builds his actual barracks near this and uses it as a choke. That'd be interesting.
That would be. Oh, man. I'm so excited for this one. So, getting things started, spawning up here in the northeast position is going to be a red Zerg player from Zubu. He's known as Sleep.
Yep, he's making me tired. And his opponent, CM Storm's Polt.
Yep, our WCS America
The blue Terran.
champion.
Someone's on.
Hmm?
Oh, we're good.
Lag.
Sorry, I think it might have been me. Yeah, I just left Lag Clan, so or like officially on the StarCraft.
so you're
now,
done lagging?
Yeah, no, I'm not lagging anymore.
But this is going to be really exciting. You know, Polt, one of our top players out there. Sleep, very, very powerful Zerg player. So this is going to be a very high level and really good way to test out how the map's going to be. But Drone's going to be heading out doing some scouting, which is very smart. Like you mentioned, it's a 2-player map. You know, why not double check and see how things are looking? Maybe there's going to be proxies. But again, the drone, I guess if you just normally do the regular scout kind of thing, you won't go through that little path.
Oh.
Because he's going up and going
Yeah.
around. So I guess you might have to make him do that or something with the way the pathing's set up.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's really interesting. I wonder... like, it's made so that if you just click on their base, the computer says, hey, I should go this way instead of the short way?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to
That's really
test it out
weird.
and really see like the different. That was nice. Spam the supply depot.
That's pretty classic Polt. Spam that depot, nothing better to do. It's not like drawing hearts, just like still does that.
Yeah.
So it looks like Polt here is going to be going for gas up 1 base. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if this is standard for this matchup right now. It just goes back and forth all the time.
Right.
At one point, you know, Reapers are awesome right now. Oh, we gotta have the Reapers, and I was like, oh wait. I'm like behind economically. I just need one. I need my base clicker. Okay, so I'm not going Reapers anymore. And now Reapers are all the rage again. So I'm just never sure, guys. Just never
It's
sure.
always
It keeps
changing. Yeah. Well, now we can get an idea of the path the Reaper takes. Is he gonna go the shortest path here?
That is a good question.
It looks like. I mean, he can just jump up and down cliffs anyway, but it looks like, yeah, he's going to have no problem. So that'll, you know, help give him some intel with the path that he can take. So he'll get over here, get some scouting intel, see, okay, you know, gas is being mined, couple lings going to be popping out, you know, all the normal Zerg stuff we're seeing, double queen action going to be coming up here very soon as well, but going to get some damage done, and tried to save it there, tried to build it into like a spore there, but was unable to, so ended up losing 1 drone. Nice micro coming out here, doing some good damage to the second one. Does save it.
Clutch extractor production saves the drone, but still, I mean, this is really annoying. Or Sleep, just have to keep making your drones into buildings and, you know, being close to losing them. Especially since Polt now has a second Reaper here, he's just gonna need to bring his queens down to his ramp.
Yeah,
that's just what he has to do at this point.
And Reaper's like, no problem. We'll just kind of, you know,
later
go and just fight your lings on creep. We don't have any problem with it. And again, you know, Reapers do regenerate health over time when they're out of combat, so he just kind of runs over to that little safe area and can keep bouncing between the natural and the main base. At the same time, the Overlord is poked up, got some intel of exactly what's going on, which is, you know, very standard swap between the factory and the barracks. We see, you know, Hellions getting produced, Command Center on low ground just now finishing up, and a wall off starting up, bunker supply depot, kind of that normal stuff, but he does have a starport being started up immediately behind all of this here, so.
Yeah, pretty standard Terran play, and I want to point out, like, Polt looks like he's practiced this map And I don't mean he has practiced this map, he's just looking like he has. Going for double Reaper right away, which isn't always what a Terran would do. He's like, well, no, actually, this map's just so good for Reapers because there's so many places I can jump up and down. I'm going to go in, harass my opponent, and then after that, just runs home and abuses this cliff. That's so mean. He's killed like 3 drones because of it.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a good job. And ooh, Hellions almost denied that third base from going down, but get over there just in time to see the drone turn into a hatchery. So it's at least getting some good intel of what's coming out now. And I love the decision to go for the Viking. That's one of my favorite things to do as Terran. Build that one Viking, just fly around and kill overlords.
Yeah, it's totally worth it. He's actually supplied like Sleep a little bit right now without the Viking. Now with it, it's going to be even better. Sleep is about to finish an Overlord, but really, if he's, being this close without having a Viking killing all of them, imagine what he's going to be like when there's a Viking killing 4 Overlords. Yeah. It's going to be pretty brutal.
And a nice little harassment, the 4 Hellion, 2 Reaper, little pressure coming up here. With the Queens, they're going to be able to push that back, especially with that spine finishing up, but it makes the third base still quite vulnerable. He's going to have some defense to help deal with it, but we do see those Overlords getting picked off now. Sleep, producing Overlords, but still being supply capped for just a little bit longer. Allowing Polt to come up and do some pressure, and we'll be able to kill off at least 1 Queen there, so nice snipe in that regard.
Yeah, and this micro has just been really good from Polt. I don't think he's lost anything yet, and he's just got 2 Reapers and 4 Hellions. Just, doing really good pressure. I love that he's putting the Reapers in front. They're tanking, they heal, it's awesome. And, again, I'm just really impressed with Polt. I've casted him once before, and that was a little while ago, maybe when he wasn't at his prime, and the difference is noticeable.
Yeah.
He's just way better now. It's quite cool.
Yeah, he is really on point. And Spore Crawler there, and that's, not going to be very helpful at all with this pressure. But with the Spine Crawler getting repositioned, the Queens here, he's got 3 Queens and a few Lings. He's going to be okay with helping to push all these units back, but it's what Polt is doing behind this that is going to cause some problems. We see Widow Mines are being produced right now. He's got Medevac just now popping out, so we could easily see him start to drop down in the main base, do some damage while having this pressure up at the front. And another Overlord gets sniped, and Sleep has been supply capped for way too long just because he keeps losing these Overlords to this one lone Viking. I mean, what is he at now?
Oh, yeah.
He's about to have 3 kills, so...
He's at 78 to 78 and his Overlords are half done. That is absolutely never where you want to be as a Zerg. And he's about to lose another Overlord, so he's just going to stay supply capped. This is not going well at all for a Zerg player. He's down in supply and not because he's losing units. Well, nope, that Overlord is saved by transfusion from the Queen, as he does have, 5, which is a pretty solid number. I also do like Sleep going here for some quick upgrades. Got +1 Carapace and +1 melee attacks. Also getting a Spanly Nest and a Lair. Just kind of doing the standard Zerg stuff, but, maybe a little quicker upgrades than most Zergs.
Very true, and yep, here's that big pressure that we've been waiting for. Double Medevac, a lot of Marines stimming up and going to be rushing in there, taking out the spine. Spore is pretty much a useless building at this point in time, and there's also that one Lone Widow Mine to help against any reinforcing Lings. Now that mineral line is completely forfeit, and we just see drone after drone getting massacred here. Those Hellions and Reapers doing so much damage, and GG gets called.
Wow.
Polt.
And Sleep was supply blocked during that entire engagement. He's like sitting at 94 with 18 Lings in production. It's like, I don't think I can win or live. This is not going well.
No.
That was just really brutal.
I mean, you made a good point, though, saying, Polt looks like he had practiced that map. Not saying he had, but just with how well he was playing, it's like, all right, I know, this double Reaper, I can abuse in all these different areas, and it worked out extremely well. And then that one lone Viking, constant supply capping Sleep. Sleep was just kind of struggling non-stop to be able to jump up and kind of claw his way back, and it just was not enough. But it's the best of 3. Sleep gets to choose the next map here.
Yep. Obviously he's just gonna go and pick the biggest map.
I mean, that's one way to do it. I mean, there's a lot of maps to pick from. Let's see, what would be... I mean, Jungle Valley might be a good one.
Well, I know what it is.
Oh, what is it? Shrieking Breeze.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that right? Did I pick the right map?
No, Habitation Station.
Oh.
Yes! Fist pump.
Brandon's been waiting to see this map. So this will be good to see.
Habitation station.
Yeah.
Is that wrong? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
There's nothing more right in this world.
Somebody was saying how the UI is awful. That's because I have not set up GameHeart, and I'm a slacker in that regard. So,
oh, slacker.
I know. It's work that I just have not put in the time to do. Maybe next time. So you get to deal with kind of the basic UI.
That's okay, I'm using it too.
See, it's like, you use this for years, guys. Come on now.
Just, I don't know. The Game Art Hound has things that I really don't like about it. So, I don't use it. I also don't stream, so, you know.
Yeah. Alright.
That's it.
Let's get things started. Habitation Station. An amazing name.